Dibs. I want it today.
Go get it, man.
Vic, are you staying in here or are you leaving? Or what? Okay.
Okay.
We'll wait for you to leave, Vicky. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah,
No rush at all. All right. Thanks,
Bye,
Vic.
Vicky.
All right.
See you later.
Bye, Vic.
Game on! Game on!
Hit it, Mason.
And with it.
Come on, Mason.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Game On. My name is Mason. Joining me today is
David.
Braden.
And Daniel.
we're back, and this is the first time as a group that we're together recording in 2026.
Yes.
So let's give it up for that.
Yeah.
Let's give it up. Second semester. Let's get it done, man.
Starting with a bang. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. All right. So today on the agenda, this past weekend, the conference championship games just finished up in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be talking about those as well as giving our Super Bowl predictions. Seahawks or, Seahawks or the Patriots.
Yes.
My
Again.
bad.
Again.
Yeah. Rematch of, what was that, 2014?
15. I think it was the 14-15 season.
Yeah. So
yeah.
rematch
Yep.
of that game.
In San Fran again.
Yeah.
In Santa
San
Clara,
Francisco.
yeah.
So we'll go ahead and dive in. Braden, why don't you go ahead and start for us?
Man, Sam Darnold has had a heck of a career.
Yeah.
Started out 2018 with the Jets and then kind of bounced around Carolina, San Francisco. Last year he landed in Minneapolis, 14-3 with them as well.
Yeah.
What did they get in the playoffs? Did they make the second round of the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
they-
made
They-
second
they
round.
were
No.
Weren't they the one seed? They were.
No,
right?
I think that was
Eagles were the ones.
It was
Oh,
the
yeah.
Eagles.
So they were the two.
Alright,
They
okay.
did lose.
Because
No,
I
they
think
lost wild card.
they lost to the Lions, yeah.
They lost to the
I
Lions in the
remember
wild
because
card.
he had like 4
Yep.
picks or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then they sent them off.
Yeah, they sent him off. J.J. McCarthy, they said they had trust in him.
Terrible.
Comes into Seattle. He's got great weapons. He had Zach Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker, JSN, things like that.
Jake
Oh,
Bobo.
Cooper Cup. That's right. I forgot
Shout out
Cooper
the
Cup.
white boys.
White boy.
And he started off hot, a bit of a stagger in the middle of the season, but ended on a really good high note. And now they're in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone in Minneapolis is kicking themselves and said we should have kept him. But now, I think the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl. Everyone says the Patriots had a cupcake or Mickey Mouse schedule. I believe it's kind of true. They had only had a couple wins over a winning team.
Yeah.
Last week, or this past weekend against the Broncos, they weren't playing against the Bo Nix. They were playing against Jarrett Stidham. He hadn't had a pass all year except that game.
Yeah.
Weather took a turn in that game that it kind of in really nobody's favor.
Yeah.
Ended in a lot of missed field goals, and I think that kind of the Drake May kind of hype train, I guess, for some people, but not me. I'm not a fan of it. But congrats to him for his second year getting into the Super Bowl. But give me the Seahawks winning it. Let's go 31-28.
Okay.
I don't hate that. But to piggyback off of what Braden said, I briefly watched the AFC Championship game, and I was pretty bored out of my mind. I actually did something productive. I did some work while I was watching that game. I say that in quotations. I wasn't really watching it. It was just on in the background. But like Braden said, the Patriots kind of got a cakewalk to the Super Bowl. I mean, you play the Chargers, you don't really beat them by much. That's a really defensive game. You finally score against a good defense in the Texans, and then now granted the conditions, both teams play in these conditions, but you win by 3 against a team who doesn't even have their starting quarterback. That's quite concerning. And as we see, the Seahawks, they've been hot. Many people, I would think they would have the Rams beating them last game, but obviously that didn't happen. The Seahawks prevailed. So with that being said, I'm also going to take the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I think they win by 2 scores. So give me a score of 35-14. Actually, no, that's 3 scores. 3 scores. Math is not my thing. All I do is talk sports.
We know, Dave.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
That's valid.
All right. Yeah, kind of, just want to go off of that. Like you said, the Seahawks have been playing really well. You talk about their offense, but their defense, has been legit all year. They coined themselves the dark side.
Shout out Mike McDonald.
Yeah. Mike
Yes.
McDonald is, really turned everything over in Seattle, and they're great. Their defense is amazing. You know, Nick Emanwari, Devin Witherspoon, DeMarcus Lawrence, who's
Got a
what is, he's what
resurgence,
like 37,
He's
something
up
like
there.
that.
He's up there.
1 year away from the 10 years he spent in Dallas and is
Yeah.
already in the Super Bowl.
And yeah, literally, and he's like you said, a resurgence in his career. He's been balling. That whole defense is just absolutely amazing. And then obviously on offense, you know, Kenneth Walker, JSN, Sam Darnold's been playing really well. Cooper Kupp, you know, gave 600 yards this year, and he's kind of a vet on that team. And then you look at the Patriots. You know, obviously they have Drake May, and that's
May.
you know he's the guy. I love Drake May personally. I love Drake May.
Talented ball player.
Yeah.
Talented, yeah.
Yeah, I love Drake May. I like Mike Vrabel as a coach as well.
Me too, yeah.
And you know, the Patriots are a young team, but they've got a lot of they got a lot of upside, and you know they're already proved like that they can compete with the best teams in the AFC. You know, going into Denver, even though it is with Jared Stidham at quarterback, you know that's always tough. And you know it wasn't a good game at all. Like it was actually a terrible game to watch. It was, you know, I had a lot of expectation for that game, and it was awful.
I think I started to fall asleep during
Yeah,
that game.
like I was on my phone in the third quarter just like the whole time, and then I looked up,
Yeah.
missed field goal, missed field goal. So it was a sloppy game, but you know, Patriots, good teams find ways to win.
That's true.
And you
Yeah.
know that's what the Patriots did. And even though I'm saying all this about the Patriots, I still think the Seattle Seahawks are going to win. I think they are playing the best football out of any team on the planet right now. I think offensively, they just can't be stopped.
Can't.
Whether it's Kenneth Walker, whether it's JSN, whether it's Rashid Shaheed,
Yeah.
it literally doesn't matter. They can't be stopped.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the Seahawks win this game 34-24.
Not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
I see a blowout for the Seahawks. This is like the first time that New England's played a double-sided team where three-sided team. They got to worry about special teams, offense, and defense. Most of the time they're worrying about, like you look to the Texans, it's just their defense. Broncos, just their defense. Chargers, not really any sided either. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks by blowout. I got to go like 35-14, maybe more. I expect a Shaheed kickoff return whenever they get the ball
Yep.
first.
It hasn't been done since
Devin
Devin
Hester,
Hester, yeah.
And he's been going crazy in Seattle. He's just completely first kickoff against 49ers. How's it? There's no match.
No.
And I think something that I like about this though is that did you guys see how they put cigars in the ceilings of the
Yep,
locker
I
room?
saw that
Yeah.
so they can come back and have them for next year. Yep.
Yeah. I think that amount of confidence is kind of reminds me of we've seen a lot of teams do it before. You know, like the Bears did the Super Bowl shuffle before it came out, mid of the season. And a lot of teams, when they have that confidence, they're able to go in there. Veteran leadership. I mean, you have Stephon Diggs. What's his leadership? Losing in the championship every year? There's no one really there to rally behind, then help the team and keep them going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say that's a great connection you just made with the Super Bowl shuffle and the cigars. That's good job, bro. It's a good
Great
connection.
job, Daniel. We don't get yelled at him for once.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Is this the first time
What?
we've ever agreed on
We've
something?
complimented Daniel.
Yeah.
I think probably all year.
Okay.
Honestly,
All right.
I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy.
I think we've
but-
all agreed on the same thing as once too. The Seahawks win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
I
us.
watched them
Yeah.
lose.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, that
I don't-
literally would happen. That like,
Yeah.
It would.
100%
They're gonna-
happen.
they're
there's
pass it again.
no receivers there. And hold on, I have a question. What has happened to Henderson? Is he hurt? Ramondre Stevenson's getting all these carries all of a sudden in the playoffs.
I think
Look
he's
real
just making the most of his opportunity.
Because I know Henderson, he was hurt
Too much.
week 16 or something. Because
Yeah,
I had him on my
a
fantasy.
concussion, yep.
Against Baltimore. I mean, I don't know. I've never had a concussion personally as a football player, but as a running back, it probably takes more to come back because
Yeah.
And he's like a downhill runner too, yeah.
He's more of a speed. He's more of a speed guy. The two Ohio State guys that got drafted this year, he's the more speed guy.
That's true. But yeah, I don't know. Ramondre Stevenson, he's played well. I think he's just.
What?
They're making Ohio State jokes. I don't
no, I
know.
was checking out my tattoo.
he's flexing his tat.
We get a year old.
It's okay. 14-2 Ohio State wins the Natty
Dave
to
showed up.
16-0 Indiana.
Dave's tatted up.
All right, okay.
Oh my God. All right.
I was looking right now. He's not hurt at all.
Yeah, I literally
That's
think it's
weird.
just Ramondre Stevenson's made the most of his opportunities.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's ran well. And I don't want to say they don't need him, but they
They kind of haven't. No.
yeah, they haven't really needed him.
Not these past couple games, no.
Yeah. And one more thing before we move on. As a Packers fan my whole life, watching Devontae Adams lose in another conference championship game was just like, it hurts my heart. Like, I like the Seahawks a lot. I like everybody on that team. I like watching them play. But, I always want to see Devontae Adams succeed. And, seeing him in tears in the locker room, I was just like, man.
No, for sure. Even though being a
with
Bears
the
fan,
beard.
Devontae is a fun receiver to watch. He's
Yeah.
one of my favorite receivers.
For sure.
It is heartbreaking.
Honestly, after the Bears lost, the playoffs are kind of been boring,
They kind of have been, yeah.
especially the AFC side.
Oh, the AFC
Well, that's been
boring.
boring
That's
since
true.
the start.
That's
yeah.
true.
I'm just glad that the Chiefs are not in the playoffs.
Yes.
Honestly, I
mean,
I don't like the Chiefs.
No,
no.
But yeah.
Kelsey needs to retire. Please.
I would agree.
I agree, yeah. But I don't know with Eric Bieniemy going there to be the OC.
Again.
All right. What else should we
What was next?
want to say?
Were we doing awards or?
Are we going to do anything else?
We kind of combined.
Maybe talk about Fernando Mendoza?
Oh,
He does not get his own.
We can.
No.
We can. I think he's the best
You guys can. I don't like him.
college quarterback since
yeah.
Joe Burrow.
I think that is absolutely blasphemous. Okay, well, I think so. To your point, so Joe Burrow was drafted in 2019. So you're saying he's? I did see he said this, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yes.
Okay, well, Joe Burrow was drafted in 2019, and obviously #1 pick, best quarterback, whatever. Since then, C.J. Stroud, better than Mendoza. Justin Fields, better than Mendoza.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever reason, this name's coming to my head, but Kenny Pickett, his last year at Pitt was probably just as good, if not better. I'll say, I swear to God. I swear to God. That's literally.
I just want to say, because me and my cousin had this talk maybe like 3 weeks ago. The only reason Kenny Pickett got the hype was because of the big slide.
Well, yes.
It was. It literally.
One
That's
play.
all. One play. That's
I
like
would
what
agree.
was it? Zach Wilson when he's at BYU and he like jumped over 3 defenders.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I would say Zach Wilson was better than Mendoza.
So people who
I would say.
Where's Kenny Pickett's Heisman? Where's their Heisman?
Time out. I would say Tua.
I can't.
I would say Bryce Young.
Okay, but
I would
they
say
were at
Bryce
Bama.
Young.
Yes.
Stop.
Nick Saban.
Stop. I'm not done. I would say Drew Locks last year at Missouri was better than Mendoza.
No.
No, that might be crazy. That might be crazy. That might be crazy.
Whoa.
That might be crazy. Jackson Dart, better. Swear to God.
I can't.
Perhaps.
No.
Swear. I'm being
no.
so serious. I'm being so serious.
We're talking about Howard? No.
I did. No, I actually no.
Okay,
No, that's
okay,
actually not
okay,
that ridiculous
okay,
because
okay.
I did see their stats compared to each other. Like literally today, I was on Twitter and I saw that is Mendoza and Will Howard's numbers like side by side. They weren't that far off, which is like crazy to say.
And you also have to think
because
though. All he has to, exactly. All he has to do is launch it downfield to JSN
JS.
or Jeremiah Smith.
well,
Sir,
it's
he's in the
it's just
NFL.
not true.
They're both Ohio State receivers. Whatever.
Is it also crazy to say Ohio State is now becoming wide receiver view?
It has been. They're more
Like
consistent.
you get LSU every few years.
Yeah.
Ohio State, you're bigger. Bam, bam,
But
bam,
we gotta
bam,
see how
bam.
Chris.
I guess
Henry
so.
Pans out. I ain't gonna.
Right.
No, that might be right, Braden. I might give you that.
Okay.
Oh,
Appreciate
yeah.
it. Appreciate
But
it.
I think LSU's got more of like the star power wide receivers. Like
Yeah.
I think they have like the best of the best.
Okay.
But Ohio State, like you
It's
said,
more consistent,
It's
yeah.
like they consistently pump out Pro Bowlers,
Mm-hmm.
but like LSU, every couple of years will pump out All Pros and like Hall of Famers. So
Speaking of Pro Bowlers, how do we feel about Shadur Sanders in the
Hey.
Pro Bowl?
good.
Oh
for
my
Shador,
God.
man.
Hold
Good
on,
for
y'all want to hear
Shador.
something funny? I saw someone on Twitter complain about it. They said, "How did Shador make the Pro Bowl over Marcus Mariota, the Washington Commanders quarterback? He
Opposite
made it
conferences.
over." Oh my god, bro!
Huh?
People on the internet are so
Well,
stupid.
Yeah, people are
Opposite
dumb.
conferences. So that's why. But good for Shador. Honestly,
Good for Shador, yeah.
Good for Shador.
I mean,
I like that for
They're
him.
definitely
Yeah.
better quarterbacks that could have made it in, but
Yeah.
it also depends on if they decline or accept it, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course he's gonna accept it.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him a coach. Bro.
Yeah.
get him
Yeah.
a coach.
Also,
I think
speaking of Coach Dave, Bills are finalizing a deal to make Joe Brady their head coach.
makes sense. OC
in-house
already
is
in
a
the
good hire.
building.
That's a
yeah.
good hire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
already in the building.
Yeah, for
makes
sure.
sense.
Sean McDermott, come to Cleveland, please. Please.
That would
Why
actually
not
be
get
a
Jim Schwartz? Jim
that'd be a
Schwartz
good
is
hire.
Don't. No, defense is fine. We need more offense people.
Yeah.
And
But no,
Just get
I'm
OC.
excited for the flag
we
football
can't get
game.
those either.
We get
No
to
one
see.
wants come to
Obviously,
Cleveland.
there's going to be like no pressure, but to see him play with like elite wide receivers
Yeah.
all around him, it's going to be fun.
It's just flag football.
Bring back the old Pro Bowl.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Bring back the old
Shante,
Pro Bowl.
Shante.
Or bring back the old Pro Bowl games. Like the lineman bench press, we need that back.
Yeah.
That's so much fun to watch. Like imagine if we had Aaron Donald doing that. We
Yeah.
got robbed of that. He would have hit like at least 50 reps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Okay, and then also to your Mendoza, I'm gonna say JJ McCarthy. Is that ridiculous?
That is blasphemy.
Or Max Duggan. No, you have to give me Max Duggan. You literally have to.
I'll give you
I'll-
partially
okay,
Max Duggan, but
okay.
JJ McCarthy, no. A
That
power.
dude just handed the ball.
All
the
he
ball
has to do
off
is hand it off.
to Corum and Edwards, and that got them. Plus, that defense was. Really
And guess
good.
what?
Shout
All
out
he had
Jesse
to do
Minter.
was lob it up for Loveland to go get it.
That's
Loveland,
not true.
that's
just not the.
he is
scheme.
bigger
That's just
than
not the scheme.
corners. He's
not
gonna body the corners. He
I
is faster than
promise you, JJ
linebackers.
McCarthy,
He's gonna
he-
outrun the
He handed
linebackers.
off the ball. That's what.
JJ McCarthy was the most efficient quarterback in college.
Because he
Because
didn't
all he had to do was hand it off.
He had Blake Corum.
Hey,
winners win.
it's working. He's
Winner-
doing what he wants is working.
Winners win. Bro. Give me Matt Corral. No, I'm kidding.
I'm
Okay,
unplugging your mic.
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Stop.
No, but Mendoza had to. Okay, realistically though, you have to give me Bryce Young. You have to give me Tua.
Yes.
You have to give
maybe.
me. No, not maybe. You have to give me Jaden Daniels. Completely
Deshaun
forgot
Watson.
about Jaden
Okay.
Daniels.
Oh,
Take
okay.
Deshaun Watson over him.
A little bit.
Deshaun Wa-
College Deshaun Watson.
Low key, Trevor Lawrence.
Clemson.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Clemson, Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence.
You could. No, I was gonna say you could make an argument for Jalen Hurts, but no.
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 But no.
No. Are you Louisville Lamar Jackson?
Oh, absolutely.
'Cause
That's without a doubt.
Yeah.
Um,
But he was drafted before, but I said since Burrow. That's why.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. The 2018 class was stacked.
I just had.
And
oh,
Sam Darnold
And
is
then-
going to the Super Bowl before all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Before
And then
Baker.
also Stroud and Fields.
Okay. A little bit.
Yeah. No, a little bit. What?
I mean,
What? Stop.
Jason,
Stop.
Garrett Wilson,
Stop.
Marvin Harrison
Stop.
Jr.
So you want
Stop.
to? So you want to?
Indiana had the very. Literally, bro. That's not the quarterback's fault. Indiana had the best team, like, just top to bottom. They were the deepest, most well-coached, most well-rounded team.
Cool me.
Like
Shout out Cincinnati.
the glue. That is Indiana. I love Fernando Mendoza.
He just doesn't want to give
I
Ohio
hope
State
he-
any credit.
Yeah, he does not. But CJ
For quarterbacks, no.
CJ Stroud and Fields had a better season than, or I guess their last season, because Stroud was a Heisman finalist twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's going to work at Popeyes next year.
No, they need
that was
O-line
rough.
bad.
Yeah.
That was rough. Yeah, they do. They need. I don't know.
As they need receivers and O-line.
Yeah.
I mean, no, they have
Healthy
depth.
receivers.
Everybody, yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to say,
they just
everybody
gotta
just
get
keeps getting
healthy.
hurt.
That was
Nico
Nico Collins and then Tank Dell, obviously.
Yeah,
and-
tanked out last year.
So yeah, it's kind of a rough time for everybody to be banged up, and obviously they didn't have Joe Mixon like all year. So that's
I mean, not Nick Chubb, the other one.
Woods and Nick Chubb stepped
Woody
Woods,
up.
Marks.
thank you.
Woody Marks.
Woody-
Way
yes.
marks.
I mean, they were decent enough to step in
Yeah.
for
They were,
They were, yeah.
but I mean Joe Mixon still brings just a whole nother
Nick Chubb.
explosiveness to
I
that
wonder if they're
offense.
gonna let Jim Mixon go. He's pretty old, and coming off an injury, and with
Well,
the
how
bad
many-
O-line.
How many years is he under contract for? Probably like another 2.
I think
right?
this
I
is
think
his
two.
last year.
Oh well, then maybe next year, but I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll just ball out. But anyway,
Woody Marks, Nick Chubb.
yeah,
I think Nick Chubb is expected to be released.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
he'll be gone.
What'd you just say?
What? Nothing.
What did you just say?
Oh, see, this is how the episode.
Stop.
Oh.
All right, this is.
We're doing good, not yelling. Not yelling.
Okay,
at
here's
you.
what
We're yelling
we're
at
gonna
Mason
do.
instead.
We're gonna stop the Nick Chubb slander. We're gonna move past it. We're
Okay.
gonna let it go,
Yep, we're moving
and then we're
past
gonna move on to our awards. So these awards are really gonna be from this past weekend until
We'll
Our
just do
la- our
all
last-
the. We'll
our
just do
last
all the.
episode.
We'll do all.
yeah, basically our last
yeah.
episode. So we'll just say
Let me pull it up.
from basically like week 18 forward.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I'll go first. I already have mine in mind. So I have two. My honorary is going to go to Mitchell Trubisky for what he did against the Jets. It is the Jets, though. So, I mean, almost 300 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. I'll give that to him. But against the Jets, no interceptions, by the way, this whole season. So
That's
Drake
what
may
she
play it against that same defense. So give it what you will.
said. You done? Or,
But my main one
My bad.
is going to be Kyle Pitts against the Buccaneers. What a game. He had like
yeah,
2 receptions, like over 300 yards. Absolutely insane.
yeah. My player of the game is going to be,
Player of the week.
or yeah, player
Whatever.
of the week. My bad.
We know what he meant.
I know.
We've been doing this for a while.
True.
true.
Anyway, so my player of the week is going to be Kenneth Walker for his performance against the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
this was his first game where he was kind of the featured back because Charbonnet was out with his knee injury. He got hurt that game. So Kenneth Walker was the main guy. And I want to say he finished with 160 all-purpose yards and 3 touchdowns. And they put up 40 and won by 35. So he's my player of the week.
My player of the week goes back. I don't even know what week it was, but it was when we had no school.
17?
Shout out Derrick. I think it was 17.
Yeah, it was 17.
Shout
17.
out Derrick Henry. I think he had about 200 yards, hella carries, hella touchdowns against the Packers. Kind of got his back on track to potentially make a playoff run, but the rest is history. But shout out Derrick Henry.
Yeah, that thing was tough to watch. I'm not gonna lie, it was brutal.
Amazing.
But Malik Willis was balling. I'll give him credit.
Yeah, I hope Malik Willis makes so much money this.
I know. I think he
hope
might go to Miami
I hope he makes so much money
He could be a starter on another team.
for sure.
for sure.
He's
So
gonna
many
be.
teams. He's
Yeah.
gonna. Yeah. He's just Justin Fields that can throw in the league.
Don't you ever say that?
Am I wrong?
Don't you ever stop.
Justin
Okay,
Fields.
Go ahead, Braden. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I got 2 kind of like Daniel. This is football heavy episode, but I'm gonna steer away. You're gonna get in a second. Just steer away for a second. No, not NASCAR. Oh, that's a good one. But Red Bull F1's design team. They for the past 8 years. No, not 8 years. Yeah, okay, about 8 years. They stuck with the old navy, the navy and the white and the yellow. This year they brought back from their championship winning car 2012 that blue. They
The
had
chrome?
like the chrome, and they added a camo to it.
It's one of the best cars I've seen in a
Amazing.
while.
It's amazing.
It is.
And then close second is the Mercedes design team. They added more silver to it and added black, and I was like, we need that back. But my actual one, Miles the King Garrett.
Joe Burrow fell on purpose.
Well,
So did Brett Favre.
He was gonna get crushed.
He was gonna get crushed anyways.
Go ahead.
He
Braden.
got the sack record after all these years. He finally got the sack record. I know people say, the one against the Bills didn't count. It was a half one. He touched him. Doesn't matter. But it was just so happy to see Miles just get the 23 sacks. He deserves it. After they finally got a deal with Jordan too, which is cool. We got 23 sacks and he got the deal. So he's getting much more money now. He doesn't need it, but he does. So that's my player of the week. He did after all this. Hopefully, defensive player of the year locked. And it's just
For sure.
it's an amazing sight for Browns fans. Only if we get an offense, it'd be great.
Go ahead, Dave.
Are we talking about lowlights of the week?
Yeah, low lights.
Yeah.
I don't even think I had one down.
I'll go if you don't have one.
Okay, yeah. I
Um,
have one too.
I'm gonna say even though kind of the odds were really stacked against him and he wasn't expected to really perform well, I'm gonna say Jarrett Stidham.
Okay.
Hello.
Because like I said, he had really no expectations. But if you watch that game, he gifted the Patriots
He
that
did.
game.
Yeah, their
Some
one
of the-
touchdown is
He,
his fault.
like the one touchdown was he's getting sacked and instead of just eating the sack, he throws it and he's getting spun backwards. So
Right, and then,
the
yeah,
ball
fumbles.
comes out
It's
backwards.
It's not Caleb Williams.
Yeah, so the ball comes out backwards and he throws it backwards. Obviously, the Patriots pick it up and end up scoring. So and the Broncos lost the game by 3 points. So maybe he eats that sack. It's a whole different game. Maybe the Broncos are in the Super Bowl with Jarrett Stidham, and maybe
They lose.
Yeah, probably.
yeah, but maybe
First
we're not
100
maybe
score
we're not
game.
having this conversation. If Jarrett Stidham eats that sack, we're probably not having this conversation because who knows if the
sure.
Patriots go down and score? They
Yeah.
probably don't.
Yeah.
They probably don't. PS2 was insane that game.
Yeah. So maybe the Broncos win 10-7 instead of
Yeah.
the Patriots. But yeah, obviously, it was his first start in 2 years. Hadn't thrown a pass all year, and odds were very stacked against him playing in the AFC Championship game. But you got to step up, and he did not.
All right, my low light of 3 months by now. The Chicago Bulls and Nikola Vucevic. He is the worst center I've ever seen. Every time I look at this man when we're on offense, he's standing in the corner of the 3-point line trying to bang out a three. Okay, he's had a few game-winning threes, whatever. But when we go against Zion Williams and Giannis Antetokounmpo, he is never in the paint. He is the least physical center I've ever seen. And Anthony Davis, man made out of paper, glass, whatever you want to say, gets more physical in the paint than him. They need to trade for somebody big. Otherwise, the Bulls are never going to go anywhere past one round in the play-in. This is terrible, and I don't think we're even going to be able to trade for Zion Williams because the Pelicans are doing better than us, and they have Jordan Poole. Giannis isn't going to go anywhere, I think, because they have the whole Antetokounmpo Milwaukee Bucks over there. the Bulls need to. I don't know who they could even trade for anymore to get someone big and physical to play for. But he's probably the worst center I've ever seen. No contact, plays like a point guard.
That's funny.
All right, Brady,
Cheap ass organization.
relax.
You gotta bleep that out.
You can't lie. They're so cheap. This is the
Okay,
first time
it's
they've been
okay.
above 500
Top
mid-season
out.
since the
Top
22-21 season.
We're running out of time.
They get LaMelo
Daniel.
Ball.
Daniel.
Okay, it's-
the camera's running out of film, Daniel.
All right, Braden.
Ah,
what's,
okay. Sorry.
what's your low
My
light?
low light
Braden?
is
It's
Ohio
okay.
State. Is Ohio State versus Miami. They're
They got waxed.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
It's okay. We're good.
a young team. They were played against a really physical and strong Miami defense, especially the D line. The offensive line was hurt, so you couldn't really give Julian saying that much time to think and process. A couple of those interceptions were really his fault. Like what are you doing? No, they couldn't really do much against that Miami team. So I mean, they got one more year of Jeremiah Smith. They got I can't remember his name.
Chris Hunter Jr.
Chris Henry
And Legend
Jr.
Bay too, I think. Legend.
Yeah, Legend Bay,
Legend.
he's coming. So hopefully that'll help Julian saying, keep going. Just because Jeremiah Smith is leaving doesn't mean you gotta. No, he's leaving. So hopefully that's good for them. And yeah, there's always next year.
So,
Oh, also, now that you say that, Diego Pavia had a better year than
Oh
Fernando Mendoza.
yeah.
Swear to God, he did.
Mr. 5. Actually did
Oh,
his,
yeah.
his
He's
measurement.
5'9".
He's actually 5 feet.
Did you see that?
I thought it was.
Yeah,
At
he's
the
going to be
Senior
the
Bowl?
league's shortest quarterback. Yeah,
I don't think he's getting drafted.
He's not going to.
All right, Dave,
he's probably not.
give us your low light.
Low light of the week. Anybody that had to play Indiana, including Alabama to Miami.
That's what I was-
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
They proved me wrong because I always thought that Indiana was a basketball school, but
No.
they're obviously a
No.
football school.
Yeah.
Go Hoosiers, I
Oh,
guess.
and Jaden Fielding needs to be I can't say it right, but he needs to be kicked out of Ohio State.
Excommunicated.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes,
That
excommunicated.
was rough. He was getting
That's rough.
exposed to all playoffs.
Uh-huh.
He was. Yeah.
But hey,
It's not the first time
No.
he did that.
every villain has an origin story, as they say. So maybe who knows? Maybe he needed this, and next year he's gonna come out and just be a dog, but probably not.
He's probably not going to start.
All right. Well,
Okay.
that about wraps it up. Thank
Yep.
you guys for watching. This is Game
I
On.
love you. Welcome
All
back.
right.
Peace.
See ya.
Appreciate it.
We back.